Well, it's an honor to be the captain of the rest of the world team. You know, the Icons series speaks for itself. You know, there's a bunch of really talented athletes in the respective teams from all walks of life, from all kinds of sporting disciplines, you know, tennis, boxing, golf, football, you name it. Every sport that's really played across the world. And Freddie's the captain on the US side, and I'm taking the reign on the rest of the world side, and it makes sense. You know, we want to have a feel-good story. You know, these guys and girls that are in these respective teams of the highest quality of talent, doing something that they're going to be a little bit uncomfortable with. But these guys and these ladies are so competitive that you're going to see that come through, you know, in an uncomfortable situation for them. So I'm going to learn a lot from them. I know they're going to ask me for a little bit of advice, I hope, which I will give to them gladly. But it's going to be a learning experience for me, and it's going to be a very interesting time for all, where we can bounce things off each other. And at the end of the day, you're going to see some seriously good competitive golf at a very high level. It's not going to be your hit and giggle show, you know. It's going to be loose, I know that. There's going to be needle, because nobody wants to lose. Everybody wants to win. So it's going to be getting very highly competitive by the time we get to the singles. Just one or many? I mean, there's quite a few. I mean, Pep Guardiola, you know, the Manchester City manager. What an icon he is in his specific sport, but also off the pitch, you know, away from his working day job. You know, he's just an icon. You know, he's a family man, and he does a lot for his community. A real international star, and a really good human being. You know, he loves golf. I've seen him at the Masters quite a few times when I used to play there. So he's a wonderful character. Canelo Alvarez, the World Championship boxer, the champion of the world today, Mexican descent, arguably one of the best in history in his class, and what he does around the world also in charity and so forth. It's a wonderful icon. You know, Gary Player is an icon and a hero of mine, you know, growing up in South Africa, and he really laid the foundation for me, for how I wanted to live my life into the future. You know, he put South Africa on a map back in the day when we were isolated from world sport, and really had the flag flying for us. And then seeing what he's done throughout his career in charity work and betterment of other people's lives, that really shone the light for me in my way forward as a golfer, and developing as a man. Yeah, icons are so important in every day of life, that you can have an example for you to live at into the future. So at any age in life, I'm 52 now, I've still got icons I look up to, and people who have shaped my life. It's the same for a kid that's growing up as a teenager or even younger. You know, you need heroes and icons to feel like that's what you want to be one day. And walk of life in sport, you know, you want to be good at a certain discipline in sport, and in every walk of life in sport, there's icons that you need to follow. So Gary Player was one of those guys in my life. You know, AB de Villiers is another one. I know I'm calling out a lot of South Africans here, but AB is in a different age than Gary Player. But in his career in cricket, you know, it speaks for itself. But once again, he's a family man. He takes his sport and his discipline very, very serious, and he's honed his skills to the point where nobody can really rival him. But away from the sporting field, he's a down-to-the-earth family guy, likes to have a good time with his friends. We spent quite a bit of time together in a little place called Harold's Bay in South Africa. So I got to know him a lot better, and he's just your everyday good guy, you know. So he's a great example also for other people. Don't miss a moment of the action. Buy your tickets now.